Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Super Rangers podcast, the best Power Rangers / Super Sentai podcast on the planet. And I'm here back again after a little one week break. And yeah, we're gonna be reviewing Power Rangers and Super Sentai. We're gonna be talking about superhero Taisen 5, and we're gonna be talking about the new Power Rangers Legacy Wars video game based off of the movie coming to theaters March 24th, 2017. So we're going to start off right into the Power Rangers Ninja Steel episode 5 review, and basically this episode is centered around Calvin, and it's basically like he loves his truck and all, and he built this motorcycle and stuff, but he actually doesn't know how to drive, so that's why Haley kind of drives him around and stuff. And so it's a really neat episode, something that is now explained that really didn't need to be explained, but it's kind of nice that it is explained. So it's just some nice attention to detail that we got. So basically, Calvin has to conquer his fear of driving and stuff to save the Rangers. Meanwhile, Monty and Victor, oh dear God in heaven, what? Why do these characters exist? There's so many great moments in this episode, and then Monty and Victor come and ruin them all. Like, it's so frustrating to me. It's so frustrating. So basically, Monty and Victor's little plot point in this episode is basically they're gonna eat beans. They're gonna eat a whole can of beans, and they're gonna fart so much that the teacher lets them out of class. But before they can go with their master plan, right? A spider monster comes out and attacks them, tangles them in the web, and now they're farting in their web. And as they fart, like this isn't joking. I'm not kidding. This is actually how the episode goes. As they fart, they inflate the web that is around them, and eventually they fart so much that it inflates, and they go into the sky. They're flying through the sky in the spider web, and at the end of the episode, it pops, and they come down to the ground. Or does it pop? I don't know if it pops. I think they just float away and go like, oh, or something like that. It's so dumb. It's so like Bulk and Skull, they're dumb, right? But they were the right kind of dumb. This is just stupid. It's unneeded. It ruins every good moment in the show, because they have a very good moment at the end with Calvin and Haley and the rest of them, and they're talking about, oh yay, I conquered my fear and stuff, and here comes Monty and Victor. It just ruined the moment. It's just like, what the hell are they thinking? Like, this is, they're trying to be Bulk and Skull, and they're just failing at it miserably. It is honestly astonishing how bad those two characters are. It's just terrible. But anyway, so basically the spider monster sucks them up into his little vortex or whatever, and they get trapped in spider webs too. And so Calvin's the only one left, and he has to conquer his fear. Mick makes a new ninja star where I guess he could turn his motorcycle into a ninja motorcycle. And basically he's able to conquer his fear. Well, he gets himself sucked into there with his sword, but since he has his sword, he can slash the webs away. Don't know why the other four of them didn't do that, but you know, it's whatever. And then basically he hops on his motorcycle and drives out, and I guess somehow the other Rangers get freed too. You know, throughout this episode I was wondering, well, if he's scared to drive a car, then how come like a big freaking dump truck that could knock over a building is okay? I don't know. Well, I guess kind of he's riding on top of it, but don't you think that would be terrifying for him too? I don't know. But they defeat the monster, blah blah blah, and then they do their little stupid crap. Well, actually, no, I forgot to mention the Rumble Tux Megazord does make his appearance here. Cool, I guess, just another Zord formation. I guess we kind of already, like, this is like 3 episodes in a row with a different Megazord thing or whatever. So I hope they calm that down a little bit. But yeah, that's that's the episode. It was a good episode. I just feel like Monty and Victor really ruined it for me. Brody's getting better. Although he has this stupid little thing where he goes like, "This is epic," and he says it the same way every time, and it's really annoying. But I mean, uh, other than Monty and Victor and that, I mean, it's all right. It's an all right episode. I'll give it a pass. I'll give it a C. It's not a terrible episode, but Monty and Victor, like, it really could have been an A. Like if it had a grading scale, it really could have been an A. But those stupid morons made it a C. So that's my episode review for you. Now we're moving on to Kyuranger episode 1-2 review, because 2 weeks ago I did an overview and I decided that I'm just gonna wait a week to where I can actually watch the episode with subtitles so I can give you guys a good quality review. I know you guys want to get the reviews as soon as possible, but I want to make sure they're quality for you guys so I actually know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Kyuranger episode 1. I now understand what's going on, and basically, the monsters attack this planet, and Hammy looks like she's the leader of the team, from what I can tell now, and they're basically fighting off the monsters, trying to get out, and Lucky, how lucky he is. Lucky has his own little Brody moment too, where he goes like, "How lucky am I?" or something, or whatever he says, or what's the luck of that? I don't know. He says luck a lot and is really annoying. Kind of like how Brody says epic a lot. Lucky says lucky a lot, right? So yeah, that's really annoying. And so basically, Lucky crash lands on the planet. Just as the other Kyurangers are fighting, and he sees them fighting, he's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be a Kyuranger too." just first 5 seconds in, he's just like, "You know what? I'm gonna be one of those guys," like as if it's his choice, which he becomes one anyway. But I don't know. I find that kind of weird. But yeah, so that happens, and basically they take him aboard the ship after they get out of there. And they talk to him about them. There's 3 Kyurangers that have been found so far. They have to fight 9 if they ever want to defeat the Galactic Empire or whatever it's called. So Lucky just grabs a morpher and says, "I'm gonna go find mine. See ya." And Lucky's interesting. And then he basically goes onto this other planet where he meets Garu, who has his own Kyutama. With the Kyutama is like the thing that makes them morph. So Lucky has to find his own Kyutama, which Garu already has his. And they get into a fist fight or something, and the other Rangers come and break it up, and then Garu says, "Oh, I don't want to be a Kyuranger or something," and then Lucky calls him like a coward or something, and they get into like another fist fight, and Lucky tells them, "Fight with us" or something, blah 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 blah. Like they just got in a fist fight, and now Lucky is trying to help him. I guess I don't know. I think these two are going to become like really good friends here soon, but they're kind of going to be fighting with each other at first. But yeah. So Lucky, well, I guess no. The monsters come and attack, and then Lucky gets shot off into space and almost dies, kind of like Superman and Batman v Superman. That sort of thing. He's like, "Well, I guess I'm not going to become a Kyuranger because I'm like dying," and then he becomes a Kyuranger because the Kyutama just like comes is like, "You thought you weren't going to be a Kyuranger? Well, guess what? Now you are." So all right. And he comes back down and stuff, and then Garu sees the other guys getting the crap beat out of him, so he's like, I guess I have to do this now, right? Well, the reason why he didn't want to become a Kyuranger is because his entire, I guess, race got wiped out because he went into a battle recklessly. And so I'll get to that more in my episode 2 review coming up here soon. But yeah, so he goes like, "Oh, screw it, whatever, I'll just become Kyuranger too." So he becomes a Kyuranger, fights him off. I like Garu's suit because it kind of like goes, because Garf, I forgot to mention this, he's like a wolf type character, and his suit kind of has like a fur type texture to it. So I think that's a neat little touch. But yeah, they fight off the monster, blah blah blah. They hop into the Megazord. They create the Megazord, and I like the Megazord design. I think it's really neat. And they basically defeat the monster, blah blah blah. Then Lucky and Garu become the official members of the team at the end, and then that's the end of the episode. So overall, the first episode, I mean, Sentai episodes like this, they normally feel rushed because they, unlike Power Rangers, they try and throw all this crap into the first episode. Whereas Power Rangers, for like Ninja Steel, for first episode of Ninja Steel, we introduced Brody and then Mick and Redbot, which Mick and Redbot aren't even Rangers, so they don't really count. And then Monty and Victor as well. So so far the only Ranger we've introduced is one, which is Brody, and then after that you introduce Sarah and Preston, and those are the only two that morph, and then Calvin and Haley get their little cameo appearance, right? So they're taking it slow, right? Is what I'm trying to say. And then in episode 2, Calvin is focused on Calvin and Haley, and then they become Rangers, and then in episode 3 they form the Megazord, right? So they really take their time, and that's what I appreciate about Power Rangers, is that they do try and take their time. At least Ninja Steel so far is trying to take their time. Other seasons, however, are very rushed. Some even recent ones. Dino Supercharge. Sadly enough, Dino Supercharge could have spread some of those things out multiple episodes and have less filler. Okay, no more Supercharge. No, okay, sorry. But anyway, so I feel like Super Sentai kind of needs to take their time with things too. And now they are kind of taking their time. They introduced 5 Rangers in this episode. There is supposed to be 9. They only introduced 5. I feel like what they should have done is introduce Hammy, what's his name, Garu, and Spada. Is that what it is? I hope so. No, not Garu. Oh my god, I need to look this up anyway. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't have the Ranger Wiki open in the first place. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna get on now. So, what they should have done is introduced green, black, and yellow. Just this first episode. Maybe even red. Maybe have red crash land, but not become a Ranger yet. Then the next episode, introduced red and blue as Rangers. Then the episode after that, which is episode 2, the episode after that, I'm making this way too confusing, introduced silver and gold. And I'm assuming the episode after that, which hasn't come out yet, I'm assuming what they're going to do is introduce orange and pink in the next episode. I think that's what they should have done, trying slow, but it's whatever. I mean, it's Super Sentai. This is usually how it goes anyway, so it's whatever. But moving on to episode 2 now, because I'm rambling way too much. Episode 2 is what introduces Gold and Silver, also known as Balance and Naga. And Balance and Naga are really interesting characters. I kind of like them. I kind of like the friendship they have or are developing. So basically, Lucky, being himself, just runs off and says, "You know what? I'm gonna find the other two. I'm gonna find the other Kyurangers because why not? I can do it." So he goes off and does this. So basically, he goes down on this planet and finds Naga and Balance, which Balance has plans to just like turn him in so he can get money. Balance and Naga are kind of like thieves and stuff. So basically, Lucky wants to become Balance and Naga's friends. But then Monster of the Week comes and says, I'm gonna get the Kyuranger so I can get my bounty or something. I don't know. But basically Balance kind of betrays Lucky and says, "All right, take him." He kind of like beats him up a little bit, and Naga's like, "You know what? No, I want Lucky to be our friend." And something about Naga, his little thing is like his species doesn't really show emotions, kind of like why can I not remember? kind of like okay, kind of like Vulcans. I don't know why I can remember that there for a second, but kind of like Vulcans. You know, they kind of like to conceal their emotions. Um, and Vulcans, just in case you only watch Power Rangers or Super Sentai, Vulcans are Spock's species from Star Trek. If you didn't know what a Vulcan was, so yeah, they're kind of like Vulcans. They don't like to show their emotion, but Naga kind of shows emotion there for Lucky. He's like, no, I don't want to betray Lucky, and then Naga gets taken away too. And Balance is like, oh, I'm gonna get rich, and then he sees sees Naga and Lucky getting ready to be executed, and he's like, yeah, I messed up. So he goes and retrieves Lucky and Naga. They both become Rangers because, and basically they have their own cool Zords too. They're like humanoid type things, kind of like Brody Zord. It's kind of like its own thing that walks around. I like it. And then they become part of the Megazord too. They replace Green and Black's arms, I think, or is it? Is it green and black that are with arms? I don't know, but they replace the arms, and yeah, basically defeat the guy and become Kyurangers at the end. So yeah, it's an alright episode too. Garu, however, I feel like Garu has lost some character development there because Garu was talking about how he went into a battle so reckless that his entire race was wiped out, and that's why he didn't want to become a Kyuranger. But then, just the next episode, he's going to a battle completely reckless. He gets his butt kicked, and it's just kind of like, well, that kind of like ruins the whole point of him being scared of going in reckless, because he obviously didn't learn his lesson from all of his friends and family getting killed. So I don't know. I really didn't like that. That didn't really make too much sense to me. But I like Balance a lot. I think he's a pretty funny character. I like him. Um, he's pretty much a complete a-hole, but I like him. I like him. And Naga, really interesting character. I really like the little twist with his species, and they don't really like to show emotion and stuff. I really like that. I think that's a really nice touch. So yeah, that's basically the first two episodes of Kyuranger. I'm assuming. Well, I know the next episode is going to be about Stinger, the Orange Ranger, because they tease that at the end of the episode. Oh yeah, and Stinger even morphs in the next episode because I see a picture here. Oh, and there's even synopsis I can share with you guys. Okay, so I guess I'll share with you guys the synopsis for next week's episode. On the desert planet of Needle, I'll get it because his motif is sort of like a scorpion. A danger of explosion has been identified due to dark matter sucking up the planet June energy. To prevent the explosion, the spaceship Mars, I don't know how to pronounce that, that's sucking up the planet June must be destroyed. Lucky and the others go down to the planet Needle to fight against dark matter. There, a man with a Kyutama named Stinger appears and transforms into Sasori Orange. Champ feels Stinger's appearance, sees Stinger's appearance, and says something about avenging the Doctor and rushes in, shaking off the other Kyurangers trying to restrain him. It seems Stinger and Champ have a past together. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what's going on with that. Stinger and Champ maybe having a past together. Avenging the Doctor. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's really neat. So all right, that's cool, I guess. But moving on to wait, no. We're not moving on to what I want to move on to yet. I'm going to talk about the Gold Ninja Steel Ranger here fast. So there's some weird stuff going on. So they announced the actor who plays as the Gold Ranger. Now I gotta pull it up. But yeah, they announced the actor, and then it seems like well, at least on the Ranger wiki, they had it that the Gold Ranger was Aiden Romero, and I'm going like, okay, well, yeah, It's kind of obvious. I mean, everybody thought it was going to be Aiden anyway. But now they've kind of changed that. That's no longer there. So I don't know if they took it back because it wasn't confirmed or if somebody told them otherwise. But Jordy Weber is the person who's going to be playing as the Gold Ranger. But now it just still says to be announced. But before it said Andy Romero. So I wonder if Aiden is going to be the Gold Ranger or if he's not going to be the Gold Ranger. If he's not going to be the Gold Ranger, I don't know who the heck it could be. It could just be some other new character that we don't know. I swear to God, if it is Victor or Monty, I'm going to. But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure, right? But we still got to figure out like what's going on with Madame Odious, how they're gonna get the Ninja Star away from her, and the whole Gold Ranger thing is actually going to be a 2-part episode. So that's pretty neat. Oh, and another thing on the Ranger Wiki is looks like Ninja Super Steel is a thing. So I guess the next season is going to be called Ninja Super Steel, which isn't a surprise at all. But let me check my sources here. Super Steel, which probably means that they're not going to do Kyuranger for season 2. I'm assuming. But yeah, I'm just assuming that the Gold Ranger is Aiden because I don't really know what else it could be. And it's actually going to be a 2-part episode on March 18th. They're going to air 2 episodes of Power Rangers on the same day, so it's going to be like a 1-hour episode or 2 episodes in one day. And yeah, it's really cool. I like that they're doing a 2-part episode. However, it does mean that we're going to get our 50-month hiatus quicker, so that's no fun. But yeah, that's what I think the Gold Ranger is going to be, I guess. And moving on to the other topic I want to talk about before our final topic is the superhero Taisen movie, the new superhero Taisen movie, Cho Superhero Taisen. Or Superhero Taisen 5, whatever you want to call it. They announced something weird. So basically, they combined the Go Ranger suits with the original Kamen Rider suits, and I guess they're going to be new heroes? I don't know. This is an advertisement for like a new show they want to do, like combining Kamen Rider and Power into the same thing. I don't know what the heck this is, but it looks kind of weird. I don't really know what to think about it, to be honest. But I guess it's neat. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see the movie, or wait for the movie to come out in theaters to find out what the heck is going on with that. Because when does the movie come out? Hang on, let me look this up here. Superhero Taisen. So let's see here. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm waiting for this to load. I don't really have much to talk. Okay, so the movie comes out in theaters, obviously in Japan, March 25th, 2017, only a day after the Power Rangers movie. Wow, that's kind of ironic, actually. So in Japan, because I'm almost certain the Power Rangers movie is coming out in Japan too. It's coming out worldwide, so I don't understand why it wouldn't come out in Japan. So Japan is going to get the Power Rangers movie on the 24th, and then Superhero Taisen 5 on March 25th. Japan is probably going like, yeah, dude, awesome. But yeah, so basically here I'm gonna read a line from the Wikipedia page, whatever. So everything is scaled up, all rules are broken, and when it seems the real world will fall into a disaster, imagination brings forth new, unimaginable heroes. So I'm assuming this is the Kamen Rider combined with the Super Sentai, and I don't know what to think about this. I mean, maybe they're making I'm assuming this is just going to be for Superhero Taisen 5 because I don't see them making a Kamen Rider Super. So, but you know what? I'm just going to read the entire synopsis for you guys for Superhero Taisen 5. The game world launches an attack on a real world in front of Kamen Rider EX8, and Uchu Sentai Kyuranger appears the arena of death, where the destruction of Earth will be decided. Trapped in this inescapable dimension, generations of Super Sentai and Kamen Riders must engage in a battle royale. Kind of like the first superhero Taisen movie, to where they were basically fighting each other throughout the entire thing. An unprecedented battlefield of many puzzles connecting the real world and game worlds, and then those heroes revive. Don't know what that means. Everything is scaled up, all rules are broken, and when it seems the real world will fall into a disaster, imagination brings it forth unimaginable new heroes. And it also was announced that they're going to have a red versus blue battle in it. So it's basically going to have red Super Sentai and blue Kamen Riders duking it out. I think that's neat. I can't wait for this movie to come out. I like the superhero Taisen series. I like the first 3 movies. I don't really like the 4th one too much. And I am glad that superhero Taisen is back for a 5th movie. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Now I'm going to be, for our bonus topic of today, I'm going to be talking about the new Power Rangers video game, kind of like a tie into the movie Power Rangers Legacy Wars. So I'm going to give you the synopsis of the game. Rita Repulsa, the Space Witch, has infected the Morphin Grid, creating virtual monsters and Ranger clones programmed to fight on her behalf. Fight back with your own curated team of legendary Power Rangers and villains from the multiverse. Unlock new Rangers, upgrade your best team to defeat Rita and save the Morphin Grid. So this is kind of like an Injustice, Gods Among Us on mobile, and Marvel Contest of Champions, but with Power Rangers. So that's really, really neat. I really like the idea of this game, and I can't wait for it to come out. And then here's the confirmed characters of the game. Now, I'm assuming there will be more characters than this, but this is just so far the only characters that have been announced. So we've got the Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin, the original series, Jason. Blue Ranger from the original series, Billy. Black Ranger from the original series, Zach. Pink Ranger from the original series, Kimberly. Yellow Ranger from the original series, Trini. And Green Ranger from the original series, Tommy. Then you got Red Ranger from the movie, Jason. Blue Ranger from the movie, Billy. Black Ranger from the movie, Zach. Pink Ranger from the movie, Kimberly. And Yellow Ranger from the movie, Trini. You kind of got that multiverse vibe there. And I really do like that in this game they're finally going to explain the multiverse, because there's so many weird things that have gone on in Power Rangers here recently that just make no sense. So I really hope this game really emphasizes Dino Charge in an alternate universe. Then after that, you have Zero Ranger 1 Pink Cat, Silver Ranger from In Space, Zane, Wild Force Black Ranger Danny, Wild Force Yellow Ranger Taylor, Red Samurai Ranger Lauren. I really like that they chose to do Lauren instead of Jaden. I really think that's really cool. Super Mega Yellow Gia, Blue Dino Charge Ranger Coda, and Dino Charge Purple Ranger Kendall. So yeah, I really like that they chose Kendall and Coda to be the Rangers for that. Because they're the most popular, and I think my computer that I was looking off of just got something. So that's great. I'm not gonna look off of that anymore, I guess. But yeah, Legacy Wars looks like it's gonna be a great game. I'm really excited for it, and yeah, I can't wait to play it. I have already pre-registered for it on the Google Play Store. And yeah, I cannot wait for this game to come out, and I can't wait to play it. It really looks awesome. It's a really awesome concept, and I really do hope that this game explains some of the problems that the TV show has. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the Super Rangers podcast this week. I am signing out, or off, or whatever I was trying to say from the Big Bang Network. Hopefully I will see you guys next week for another Super Rangers podcast. And maybe I might do a video tomorrow here on the Big Bang Network. I'm not for sure yet. Don't take my word for it. I may or may not. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.